After the peak, Italy suddenly saw the abyss. The Italians thought they were entering a new era after winning Euro 2020. No one could have imagined, not long after, that the Azzurri were entering the nightmare they experienced 4 years ago. Coach Roberto Mancini announced Italy will be in Qatar next year. "We are definitely going to the 2022 World Cup," he said after the 1-1 draw against Switzerland on Saturday morning, November 13. The Azzurri went ahead, equalized, and had a chance to win, but ended up leaving the field with a point after Jorginho's penalty missed. They still hold the top of Group C, equal on points with Switzerland, 15, but with a difference, +11 versus +9. However, fear is growing in the book-shaped country. The last match on November 16, the Azzurri will march to Northern Ireland, while Switzerland leisurely takes on Bulgaria at home. Even in the event that both win, Italy is still likely to have to play in the playoff if Xherdan Shaqiri and his teammates win big to dominate the difference. It is difficult to explain why things have become so difficult for a team that just won the European Championship 4 months ago. At that time, Italy really made people admire with its liberal, but still sure, passionate and very effective play. Now, the machine that Mancini worked so hard to build shows many signs of failure. Since Euro 2020, Italy has only won 2/6 matches and conceded 5 goals, more than the number of goals they have conceded in the previous 15 matches. The sharpness is disappearing and the Azzurri are suddenly vulnerable. Mancini blamed the dense competition for many injuries. This explanation is not convincing enough, especially when Italy's bravery is shaken. The moment Jorginho, the penalty kick specialist, swung his leg and sent the ball over the crossbar in the 90th minute in the match against Switzerland is proof. They are afraid of pressure. The prospect of Italy continuing to be absent from the World Cup is real. 4 years ago they fell into that tragedy. At that time, because they only finished second in Group G, they had to play a playoff with Sweden. Despite a 0-1 defeat in Solnat, the Azzurri are still likely to qualify for a ticket to Russia if they win the second leg in Milan. However, the anxiety and bad tactics of Gianpiero Ventura made them only earn a 0-0 draw. For the first time since 1958, Italy is absent from the World Cup. A month earlier, the president of the Italian Football Federation, Carlo Tavecchio, said that not participating in the World Cup is the end of the world for the country of pasta. Yet it happened. Tears not only streamed down the face of Gianluigi Buffon, who said goodbye to the Azzurri after the game, but also flowed throughout Italy. However, after the apocalypse comes the apocalypse. The Italians started rebuilding from the ashes, putting their faith in young players and renewing their style, switching to a modern attacking style of football instead of the defense that helped them win the World Cup 4 times. Success comes immediately. During the 3 years under Mancini's leadership, the Azzurri were an undefeated team, including 15 consecutive victories that made it Euro 2020. As everyone excitedly welcomes the new era, the nightmare strikes again. Like Jorginho from Euro to Zealand after 4 months, Italy could be the 3rd defending European champion in history, after Czechoslovakia 1976 and Denmark 1992, to miss the next World Cup. At the first missed World Cup, 1958, Italy was defeated by Northern Ireland itself. In the decisive match, in Belfast, the Azzurri were leading 0-2 after only 28 minutes. They removed a goal in the 56th minute, but that was of course not enough. Will history repeat itself again?